Hi guys, happy Friday. It's Trevor Carlson again at Heritage Reverse Mortgage. We are Southern Utah's reverse mortgage specialists. Posting another article this week entitled, Should I Do a Reverse Mortgage? Now, if you're here watching this video, you've already asked yourself this question. But the reality is that more and more reverse mortgages are becoming a mainstream tool. A lot of people are retiring now and they see the benefits of a reverse mortgage that help them have greater peace, financial freedom, and flexibility as they enter their retirement years. And so in the article today, I want to cover two distinct opposing views. The first things that I cover are the reasons why my clients have been doing reverse mortgages for the past few years as I've done this. The other thing I want to tell you is why I recommend a lot of my clients don't do a reverse mortgage, or at least don't do it yet. And I want to be completely objective on this because, again, in my opinion, a reverse mortgage is the right thing for most people, but for the wrong person, it is a horrible idea. And so make sure that it's right for you. Make sure you get all the information as you're working with your professional. If you decide not to work with me, just make sure you're getting the information to make the right decision for you and your family. And so to get started, the reasons why you should do a reverse mortgage, why most of my clients are doing it, is number one, it gives them purchasing power. It allows them to buy a much better, much more suitable home for their retirement years, better neighborhoods, better amenities. And so this is a big reason. Using a reverse mortgage for somebody who is going to pay cash for a home gives them anywhere from 80 to 300% additional purchasing power. And so they end up buying a home that they're thrilled about versus a home that they're settling for. Other reasons, of course, is that there's no mortgage payment. With the reverse mortgage, you as the homeowner will pay the taxes, the insurance, and the HOAs, but there is no other monthly mortgage payment or monthly obligation to pay onto this mortgage. The home is paid off when you pass away or when you move out of the home and sell the home. Okay. Number three is debt consolidation. Another big reason is to alleviate, as you go into a fixed income, you want to alleviate those debts so that you have less going out every month because you also usually have less coming in. Okay. Insurance and investment strategies. Now, in the article, I separate these two out, but for the sake of brevity, we'll lump them together. A lot of my clients are doing reverse mortgages now because they see them as a good long-term security or a good long-term investment plan. They may not need the money, they may have millions of dollars in assets, but by doing a reverse mortgage now, they're setting up this line of credit that's going to grow every month so that if anything ever happens, they can turn to that as a source of quick funds that the government cannot tax. Okay? Those are the good things. Now let's talk about the reasons why I've recommended people not do reverse mortgages. The number one that comes to my mind is age. Life expectancy, as I've mentioned before, continues to increase. And so for my clients that are just turning 62, I usually take a lot of caution in counseling them about reverse mortgages at this point in their life. The reason is because so much could change over the next 10 or 15 years. They may decide that they don't want to live in this house anymore. Their family may move away and they may not want to stay in that house long term. And so for a long-term strategy, reverse mortgages are good as your permanent residence for the rest of your life, or they're good for a short period of time, meaning 5 to 8 years. You don't want to keep a reverse mortgage for 10 to 20 years and then sell the home because you're going to use a lot of your equity, and it's going to be harder for you to buy a new home having used that equity already. And so that's why I say if you're still that young, if you have a clear goal for the future and a reverse mortgage aligns with that goal, great. If you don't, if you still have a lot of ambiguity about where you're going, you may want to hold off a little bit. Other reasons to be cautious about reverse mortgages is contention. You don't want to cause contention in your family. Now, I personally don't believe in inheritances, and I don't think you should either, but that doesn't mean your kids don't. My philosophy is that you should live the best life you can live. You should spend as much time as you possibly can with your children. Leave your legacy in the form of memories rather than money. However, a lot of kids may be anticipating a big inheritance. And so you want to make sure that your children are on board with you doing this. They understand your goals, they understand the benefits both to you and to them. Because again, after the changes of October 2nd, your equity is not likely to be spent before you pass away, but a good portion of it is going to be used. And so again, you just want to know and understand those details before you jump in. The final reason that I want to mention caution about is in terms of not fully understanding the product. Now, I became a reverse mortgage specialist because I was seeing in the industry that both in myself and my colleagues and peers around me were doing a very poor job of taking care of our clients. If we were only doing one or two or three or four reverse mortgages a year, the program changes all the time. The guidelines and the updates are constantly coming out. And so unless you're working with a professional that is fully specialized in this product, you set yourself up for a little bit of frustration and possibly a big failure. And so that's why I say make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you're working with an individual that, number one, you feel good around, somebody who you feel truly cares about you and wants to put your best intentions at the top of their list. Number two, make sure you're working with somebody who knows what they're doing. It's like going to a general practitioner, doctor, to have cancer treatments or a knee surgery, right? General practitioners have a good understanding of your body, but they don't have the depth of knowledge and experience that a specialist would have. And so, same thing applies here. That's why I say work with the right people when you do your reverse mortgage so you know fully what's going to happen and you know that they care about you long term. Guys, I hope this is helpful. If you have additional questions, whether it's for you or somebody you know, please give us a call. I'd love to help you. And then likewise, in Southern Utah, we put on a monthly dinner seminar where people can come and learn all of the details of a reverse mortgage. And so if you or somebody you know is just curious about learning more about reverse mortgages, wants to do so in a non-pressure environment, this could be perfect for you. And so give us a call. We'll put you on the list for our next event, and we would love to see you there. Thanks again. Our number is 435-359-9000. Our website, of course, is heritagereversemortgage.com. Thank you and have a great weekend.